Today, we got a whole saga to unpack because, once again, Champagne Papi, aka the short-statured certified lawyer boy himself, Drake, is taking LS left and right, from getting roasted at the Oscars to more legal troubles and an ongoing obsession with lawsuits. It seems like every time he tries to escape the clowning, something new pulls him back in, and if you thought Kendrick Lamar was done with him, oh no, the hits keep coming. And today we're diving deep into it all. So sit back, grab some popcorn, and let's get into it. So let's start with the latest humiliation, the Oscars. You know, the prestigious Hollywood event that has nothing to do with hip-hop beef? Yeah, well, even here, Drake couldn't escape the public roast session. Conan O'Brien, legendary comedian, took to the stage in front of millions and dropped a joke that sent the internet into a frenzy. And I quote, "Well, we're halfway through the show, which means it's time for Kendrick Lamar to come out and call Drake a bleep." And let me tell you, the crowd erupted. The joke landed harder than Drake's attempt to out-rap Kendrick in Family Matters. Now, the OVO stans were mad. They were crying about industry conspiracy, claiming Drake was being targeted. But let's be real, when every award show, every comedian, and every major public event keeps making fun of you, maybe it's not a conspiracy. Maybe you just lost, badly, and it all leads back to one song. Not Like Us. The track that Kendrick dropped as a final nail in the coffin of this beef has become bigger than just a diss song. It's a full-blown cultural moment. 5 Grammy wins. The most awarded hip-hop song in history. Taylor Swift sang it at the Grammys. Beyonce's kid was singing it. The entire Super Bowl crowd was chanting it. It's playing at soccer games, in nightclubs, in grocery stores. People aren't just listening to it because they hate Drake. They genuinely love the song. And that's what really stings for Drake. He wanted this to be just another rap beef where he could clown his opponent and move on. But Kendrick made sure this one would live forever. Now, instead of just taking the L and moving on, what does Drake do? He sues. This man has turned into the certified litigator boy. First, he sued his own record label, Universal Music Group, UMG, claiming they pushed Not Like Us too hard. Then he sued Spotify. Then iHeartMedia. He even once tried to sue Degrassi because his character ended up in a wheelchair. Now, let's break this down. Drake claimed that UMG and these streaming platforms were using bots to artificially boost Not Like Us and manipulate the industry against him. But then, something funny happened. Spotify recently did a full sweep of fake streams across their platform, removing bot numbers from songs. And guess what? Not Like Us wasn't affected at all. Which means the streams are real. People really are listening to the song at insane rates, and no lawsuit can change that. Even DJ Academics, one of Drake's biggest supporters, had no defense when this lawsuit first dropped. At first, he was straight up confused, saying, "I can't see it, bro. I just can't see it. I can't see Drake winning it. I can't see it helping him PR-wise." And then, after a month of us stacking up, he changed his tune and started saying Drake should have sued Kendrick instead of his label. So let me get this straight. If rappers start suing over things said in diss tracks, what happens to hip-hop? What happens to battle rap? Where we draw the line? Because if Drake had won this lawsuit, it would have set a dangerous precedent that could kill rap beefs altogether. Now, while Drake is busy in court, Kendrick is out here still winning. Kendrick's music is streaming at a higher rate than Drake's, despite the fact that Drake has dropped 6 projects in the 2020s while Kendrick has only dropped 2. Kendrick just had the biggest streaming month for any rapper on Spotify in the last year, with 1.76 billion streams. Meanwhile, Drake's brand new album is getting outsold and outstreamed by GNX, which dropped 3 months ago. And to put the final nail in the coffin, Meet the Grahams has officially passed Family Matters in streams, making Family Matters the least streamed song of the entire rap beef. Drake's Red Button turned out to be a dud, while Kendrick's track continues to haunt him every day. Oh, and if things weren't bad enough, Drake's gambling addiction is also making headlines. He recently posted an Instagram story saying, "Members were down so bad on stake, so I am solely posting this for $2 million credit to spin slots. Please keep scrolling." Yeah, this dude is literally promoting gambling to fuel his own gambling addiction. Yikes. So what happens next? Well, Drake just settled his case with iHeartMedia, and the reports are saying that in exchange for showing him documents that prove they did nothing shady, Drake dropped his case. Which means, yeah, no evidence. The case was a reach. And if iHeart and Spotify are clean, then how does Drake expect to win his case against UMG? At this point, the damage is done. Kendrick has cemented his place in history with this beef. The biggest diss track of all time. The most streamed rapper in the world. The guy who made Drake lose so badly that even comedians at the Oscars are roasting him. Meanwhile, Drake is stuck in lawsuits, gambling problems, and declining album sales. It's not looking good for the Champagne Petition Padre. So what do you think? Will Drake ever recover from this? Will he drop a comeback track? Or is it time for him to accept his fate? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe for more breakdowns just like this.